welcome to Coke Studio Season 2. I'm Nandi Madita, and Coke Studio is about discovering new talents and giving them a chance to work with mega stars. And tonight, 2 stars working with unearthed, unsigned, raw artists. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is big. As you know, they only have 2 days to create an original track.
Tonight on Coke Studio, Danny K fuses with raw talent Miss K and Dave Scott from The Kiffness. Then, superstar Gigi Lamayne and KLRD from El Dorado Pot's smasher fusion that funked the ghetto.
Coke Studio is about exciting entertainment, and we take you behind the scenes to see how new original music unfolds. Our behind-the-scenes crew film our talents as they get to grips with the challenges and passion that go into creating a new song from scratch. Guys, the clock is ticking. We have a legend in Coke Studio tonight. The producers have invited Danny K to mentor Miss K, a rising star who's definitely going places. And we can all but guarantee a smash hit by inviting producer Dave Scott of The Kiffness fame into the mix. Trey, take it away with the 2 Ks.
Thank you, Nandi. Today, we've got superstars in the studio, as well as a superstar producer. He goes by the name of David Scott. Come on in, brothers.
Hi, my name's David Scott. I'm a 28-year-old music producer from Cape Town. My live electronic act called The Kiffness. We make electronic music and play instruments. I'm also beginning to become known as a music producer for other artists.
How are you feeling today, man?
I'm excited, man. Yeah, it's really cool to be here. I'm excited as a producer to always push myself and push new boundaries, and I think today is going to be no different.
Well, I've got 2 superstars in the studio with you. Are you ready to meet them?
I'm ready.
They go by the name of Danny K,
Fantastic.
as well as Miss K.
What's up? I'm Danny K, singer, songwriter, producer, businessman, father, husband, an all-round South African boy. The song that a lot of people first knew me for was a song called Hurt So Bad, which came out way back in the day. Just then I've had songs like, you know, Brown Eyes, I Get Up Again, Feels Good to Me, Made to Love You, Out of Control. I mean, I think I've released over like 25, 30 singles in my career. You know, I think as an artist, you're never really finished. There's still more to do all the time. There's no like finish line, like, I've done all the songs that are in me. So yeah, I'm lucky to still be making music.
Hi, I am Miss K, and I'm a 23-year-old singer and songwriter from Johannesburg. I'm most known for my music, and I do commercials as well, so I'm sure you've seen this face. As a kid, I mean, I was born in 1993, so I was a 90s baby. And we had normal radio, and you had cassettes, so you could record over those cassettes. And I'd hear some songs on the radio, and I would think of a song and draw inspiration from that, then get my own melodies, come up with my own nonsense, and then just record over that cassette. So I'd literally hold the record button and just sing into that, you know, that little speaker thing there. And that's how it started.
Firstly, with you, Danny, the importance of being here, you know, doing Coke Studio. I mean, you've done basically pretty much everything. What significance does it still hold for you?
This season interested me a lot because it was the opportunity to work with an up-and-coming star, as well as, you know, a top South African producer. If we can help this talented, you know, young lady, and we can create a great track together, then that's dope, yeah.
And for you, Ms. K, obviously, you know, this is a very big platform and an opportunity to expand on what you've been doing. How does that feel coming into the first day of what is 2 days? Is there pressure for you? Are you feeling, you know, what are you feeling like?
It's been something I've been looking forward to. And ever since I heard I'm going to do it, I'm like, yeah, let's go for it.
All right, guys. Dave, you're going to take the lead. You guys are going to go into the studio and you're going to make a killer song.
Coming into the studio today was actually very exciting. I mean, I had many thoughts in my head. I was like, oh, is this going to be a daunting thing? Because there's cameras everywhere. I mean, it's like you need to write in a day and then record the next day. So it's not something I've really done.
So Dave, we're just having a chat. What you into?
Yeah, like traditionally we've made like housey kind of stuff. I mean, I got a couple ideas that I have in the bank if you want to. The cool thing is, as a producer, you know, you make songs that never reach completion and then they kind of sit in the cupboard and gather dust for a bit of time. And it's opportunities like this where I can bring them out, dust them off, and present them to these guys.
Well, dust them off, turn it up. What will the final fusion be? What will this diverse and talented trio produce? We'll let Dave Scott dig into his reserves.
So yeah, I cannot help how I am in the studio. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm with the biggest producers, songwriters, artists in the world. Like, I think you got to have courage as an artist to just say, these are my ideas. I'm gonna be brave enough to share them. I know that if I'm here to do a job, I just got to tap into that creative right brain of mine and just go.
Yes, I am very quiet in studio, but it doesn't mean that anyone is overpowering me or anything like that.
It's more like happy, I don't know.
I was very introverted as a kid, so I was always in my own corner listening to music. I was listening to like Beyonce and Aaliyah, and I'd pretend in my room that I'm an artist already, make up music videos in my head, make up songs, and that's just what I would do, and I think that's what drove me to becoming an artist. It's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? Said I've been needing you, wanting you. You said you're not gonna make me sing. So everyone has their different energies in studio, like how Danny was running around all over and he was energetic and jumping around and, you know, singing out loud. I usually just process what's happening in my head. I got the same vibe.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it could be a good like girl guy pop song, you know, which I think you and I've got to do. Like you doing the chorus and I'm saying something to you, and I don't know. There are many different ways to write songs. And I'm the sort of songwriter that I just need to feel what comes to me, you know, like I need to close my eyes, get behind the mic and just freestyle.
Inspire each other till it's on fire. We expect nothing short of brilliance. Yes, folks, we're taking you behind the scenes and showing you how songs develop in just 2 days.
Man, making music's hard, man.
The life you chose, Danny.
I hope people at home now see.
Do you see?
Can you see?
Do you see this?
When the world is on your shoulders, there's no sun upon my face.
Yep, we see that songwriting is hard work. We also know that after many weeks of watching Coke Studio, that a hit needs musical talent and mutual respect. A fusion requires give and take, melody and beat. Artists need to feed off each other and inspire each other no matter how different they may be.
It's really inspiring to watch two professionals in their element giving a track life from nothing. I'm really excited to see the end product here. That's all for today. We'll see how they do in day 2.
Coming up, Daddy K, Miss K, and Dave Scott sift through the complex layers of songwriting and produce a fusion that has that special feeling. Then, it's a hit back with Salma from Zanzibar, Laura from Pretoria, and twins Sheila and Nina from Josie with It's All Love. Our last fusion is with the vibrant Gigi Lamayne. She gets to funk the ghetto with raw artist KLRD.
Yo, day 2, Danny K, Miss K, Dave Scott. Let's go.
Oh, baby, you got that special something. We're feeling it.
This morning was kind of about working out if the ideas that we had yesterday were still exciting us.
Weren't we gonna do that thing?
And this is the difficulty when you're putting 3 very different people in a room together to make one song.
People have different personalities and different ways of working.
You've got 3 opinions, so you've got 3 times the complexity, working out, are we still feeling this?
So you need to kind of understand each other, try and find ways to understand each other and work together.
And we feel it deep inside.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, baby.
You can maybe do it falsetto.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, we got that special feeling.
Sometimes I am a bit too hard on myself when I struggle to write things.
Don't be scared of, oh baby, we. Sing it out, you know what I mean? Push it out.
I enjoy, people's feedback, especially within the team that we're working with. I think it's very important also for me as, a fresh new artist to hear from someone who's experienced.
I think you can easily do that. This girl can really sing. She really has something very special.
Deep inside. Oh, baby, we got that special something.
It's when you think too much. I got to write to hit. This is Coke Studio, I got to come up with something. There's an expectation that you can mess it up. Did you see you did it, right? Oh, baby. You did it perfectly.
And I've just learned to, take it easy, take a break from the song sometimes if you need to, and just try and find, give yourself some time.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get a session going.
Yeah.
Hey, fantastic. Good to see you again, man. Just need a bit of twank, looking for a sort of twangy sound,
Okay,
so
we'll
I'm
do the
guessing
strat.
that's, yeah.
We'll do the strat. All right.
Cool, man.
I'm not really happy with how far we're at, to be honest. I would like to have had a lot of the vocals kind of already done. And then Dave decided that it needed guitar, which I guess is what he's there for, to figure out musically what it would do. The guitar process has disrupted kind of my flow a little bit, but this is very much what happens in a recording studio.
Yeah.
So whatever's happening in there with the guitars is supposed to happen, and maybe it will steer our vocal delivery in a certain way that we wouldn't have done before.
Producer Dave Scott has brought in session guitarist Thomas Selma Olsen. Dave needs to add another dimension to the track to give it depth and life.
The guitar, I think it's really, it spiced up the whole track. It brings a whole new element into the song and just makes everything really fresh, and it made it more upbeat.
And I think it really has made a significant difference to kind of the feel of it. It's got a lot more funk, a lot more groove to it. So I think it was a good decision by Dave.
Producer Dave knows his stuff. He had made the right call. The guitar has added the desired effect. It's got that special feeling. Sounds like a hit to me. Miss K, we're going to be looking for your name in the stars. The future is yours.
Give me the feeling.
Special something. Woo!
You give me the feeling.
Hey, watch out. We've got my boy Danny K, the lovely Miss K. They're gonna give you a performance that's gonna blow your mind. Nandi, this is gonna be special. Over to you.
Thank you, Trey. Dave Scott sure has a feeling for original music. Now, here's Danny K and Miss K with That Feeling.
Listen. When the world is on your shoulders, there's no sun upon your face. You can't think about tomorrow. You're lost in your time and space. Come on.
Our love's getting bolder. There's nothing we cannot do. Yeah. I'm right there to hold ya. Baby, it's just me and you.
Come on.
Oh, baby, we got that special feeling, and we feel it deep inside.
That's right.
Oh, baby, we got that special something. You give me that.
You give me that.
You give me that.
You give me that.
You give me that feeling. Woo! You give me that. You give me that. You give me that feeling. You give me that. You give me that. You give me that feeling.
Feels good.
You give me that.
goodness. Thank you so much, Danny K.
Thank you.
Miss K and Dave Scott. That was incredible. Now, Danny K, just as a fellow musician, you've managed to achieve longevity in the game, which is so difficult. How do you manage to do it? What is your secret?
I think my secret is to keep working with, great people. And if you surround yourself with great, talented people over the course of your career, they'll push you, make you better. And I think this song is kind of an example of that. Dave Scott produced a great track, the amazing Miss K. And then I look good.
yourself.
Hey, it's like easy.
And that's what Coke Studio is all about. It's all about fusion. So that's a secret for you, young lady. It's all about fusion.
She doesn't need any help. She's on her way.
Yeah, she's got this. You're right.
She's got this.
Well, thank you so much, guys, and congratulations. Ooh, so impressed. Ouch. Well, last year we took Salma from Zanzibar, put her with Laura from Pretoria, and added twin rappers Sheila and Nina from Jozi. These 4 young, talented, raw artists created one of the most mesmerizing songs from last year. It's hit back time, and this is It's All Love.
Here we stand, brothers in arms again. Bright eyes, summarized by borderlines, or rooting for the same damn land. Hey, yo. Or looking down from the same grandstand. Yo. So turn the tables round. We share the love for this ground. Put your weapons down, oh. Put your weapons down now. 'Cause we don't have to fight anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love. Yeah, it's all love. Yeah, it's all love.
I write pieces in times of peace cause it never lasts. Soon rage takes over, so I rely on past to remind me that happiness is a feeling I know. I bleed on pads when I write these notes. They call me a revolutionist, but they don't know what a revolution is. They call me a revolutionist, but they don't know what a revolution is. And this is it being televised. UNITY, under the African sky, there is nothing new. That means you are me and I am you. You are me and I am you. So put your weapons down.
Put your weapons down.
Put your weapons down.
Put your weapons down.
So put your weapons down.
'Cause we don't have to fight
No.
anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love. Yeah, it's all love. Yeah, it's
Furaha kubwa kwangu sana kukutana na wewe, ilikuwa kama bahati ya mapenzi yangu mimi na wewe kufika kule.
'Cause we don't have to fight anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love.
It's All Love beautiful song. Coming up, it's a bundle of super fun and creativity as Gigi Lamayne and KLRD from El Dorado Park get keen and mean on a lean beat by Lunatic. We're going ghetto on this. Get it?
Our next fusion is with KLRD from El Dorado Park and an artist whose star keeps rising. I'm talking about the wonderful bundle of energy, Miss Gigi Lamayne. And the rules of the show are they have 2 days to create a banger with producers Lunatic and Wilson. Our behind-the-scenes crew follow the story as it develops in the Coke Studio creative space. Trey, what you got for me?
Welcome to Coke Studio Day 1. Today, I'm very excited. We've got Gigi Lamayne as well as a group called KLRD who are going to be working with a producer called Lunatic.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Gigi Lamayne and I am a female hip-hop artist from Johannesburg South. I grew up in a lot of places, but I think Soweto definitely gave birth to Gigi Lamayne, and while I was living in Soweto at the time, that's what got me rapping.
Are you excited about what we're about to get into?
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know who you're working with?
No idea. No.
All right, well, the guys are here. KLRD.
Hi, I'm Ben, originally from Easterus. Then we moved to Johannesburg South, and that's basically where I grew up.
My name is Dean Legacy. I'm from a place called B Section, and that's a small portion of El Dorado Park.
My name is Jade Smith. That's what my mother decided. But on the streets, I'm Smurra, aka Sis, aka Omnosi. I come from El Dorado Park. I'm a hip-hop artist, and I have been doing this now for as long as I can remember myself.
This is so exciting. Yeah, but I just want the different cultures to definitely come out from the track, you know, something a bit dancey dance.
So is that how you're feeling? You're feeling very...
Yeah, I'm feeling real jiggy today.
So you want to do something? You guys vibing with that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
feeling it.
I like my pop with chagalagalaga.
We almost came from similar communities in different ways. So they're from El Dorado Park and I am originally from Soweto, you know, so just the one thing I guess that we could identify with each other, like as a foundation, was based on empowerment, you know, so it wasn't really difficult. In just getting to know each other, we already knew what we wanted to do.
You know what I can do for you guys?
Yeah.
I've got a very talented guy in the studio here who plays keys like a monster. So
Yeah.
if you want to maybe start going with some chords and to generate a melody, we can even go that route.
That would be nice.
Do you want to try that? Wilson,
Superman!
KLRD,
Wilson.
and Gigi Lamayne.
Our talented Coke Studio producer Wilson is in the house.
We want something to be up-tempo, but we wanted still to have a message.
Wilson joined us as a raw producer in season 1 and blew us away with his talent and skills to inspire and listen to artists. He feels the intentions of the artists, lays chords, and they respond in song.
I've been involved in music for quite a while. I've worked with some established artists, but I just got to a point in my life where I asked myself, like, I've never actually worked with like a colored group. The idea was to get a group that would basically authentically represent the culture, you know. And for me, I think like South Africa is a very diverse country. We all know that. But I didn't have context for what music that would be colored would be like. The lingo is different. Sometimes our humor is different. So the goal was to try and capture all of that.
And we've captured Beatmaster Lunatic.
My name is Ngobi Ngumalo, Lunatic. I come from KZN, a small hood called Iskawini. And I'm here in Joburg as a producer.
Lunatic called out his beats, wanted us to listen to them, and he had a variety of all sorts of stuff. And like any artist, having a person give you access to so many beats is like walking into a candy store. Yeah, I can see
Lunatic had prepared a few beats and drops them. The choice of beats grabs our talent's attention and launches them in a direction.
Oh my word, I I want that one. So I think it definitely elevated the whole creative process. Then people started coming up with ideas about hooks and choruses and how one thing could fit into another and what the concert should really be about. Guys, come, let's go. I'm getting excited.
We were actually we're looking forward to obviously the Koksu session, and when we found it was Gigi, we were cool and excited about it. Obviously she's got some stuff that we're familiar with, so it basically said us at ease that we were able to do something cool.
Fail Swag is the first song recorded by KLRD, and Fail Swag is simply put dirty swag, which means ill swag, dope swag. You are the best at what you do and who you are.
As you know, hip hop is like expression of how your location is, how you living in your location. So KLRD is basically a colored perspective of music and how we dress, you know, how our lokasi is.
I'm working with some geniuses that side. They managed to come up with the hook in like an hour, or even less than that. So I mean, and that's the most important part of any song, the hook.
I think the South African music industry is very promising, and I think we're at a place now where it's growing so fast and so dynamically, especially South African hip-hop, because now we found our sound. People are starting to buy into the idea of South African hip-hop, and more kids are starting to listen. And I don't think there's ever been a time that music has had such a big voice. All these different things that come together to create almost like a nation-building process.
Gigi Lamayne has hit the nail on the head. This is nation building. Our country, our continent, with all its potential, needs to heal, strengthen diversity. We need to build. Music is our medicine.
But what I'd like to achieve is a song that everyone can hear and understand. And I just want it to sound dope. I want it to be something that everyone can enjoy.
I got the funk and the style and the swag, you know.
The song's going well. It's actually going well than I expected. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna kill it. Like, we're gonna sign the deal and seal it off.
So we've reached the end of what was a very good day for Gigi Lamayne and KLRD. They've managed to lace the chorus over the beat that Lunatic gave them, and tomorrow they're gonna be doing the verses. Peace.
Coming up, it's all things positive as Gigi Lamayne and KLRD from El Dorado Park build on a beat by Lunatic. We're going ghetto after this.
Welcome to what promises to be a fantastic day too. Now yesterday, Gigi Lamayne, KLRD and Lunatic got the vocals down on the chorus. Today, they're tracking the verses. I want to see how this is gonna pan out.
Bright and early, Wilson is ready to drive the fusion.
Yeah, when we came this morning, all we wanted to achieve was just to deliver verses that would do justice to the song. Wilson was already adding other elements, so like the song was sounding really fresh.
I think generally everyone is really happy, you know, sleeping over the song and then coming back in the morning feeling like, okay, let's make it a bit more edgy and a bit more modern. And it was really, really nice to have worked with someone with so much skill, you know. Yeah, and I think we wouldn't have chosen to work with anyone else.
So adding organs as well to make it.
This morning when I heard the product, it was like the A-team. Everything just got together brilliantly. It sounded on point, especially now what Wilson is busy with, filling in the empty spaces. It gives it a fuller feeling.
So by the end of today, I want to make a SAMA award-winning song. Nothing more, nothing less.
Coke Studio would love Lunatic, Wilson, KLRD and Gigi Lamayne to create an award-winning banger. This track is a fusion of personalities and styles. They are pioneering a sound right here on Coke Studio. Mutual respect for each other's talents is flowing into a very catchy track.
The first part, I was happy with my verse, except for the last 4 lines. So I decided, okay, cool, I need to go and rewrite this. And I think the way the verse ends now is a lot more positive than what it was before.
I think the song is taking a bit of a new age reggae kind of hip hop funk sort of like direction. Not sure how to explain it, but there's so many elements of reggae and hip hop, and I think a lot of inspiration from the Fugees and your Wyclef Jeans coming through.
I'm from the land of the slayers, where children going out, cause their parents born in prayers. They're fighting for the vision. I see demons in their eyes, but these bullets that they scatter, you're your brother's own demise, and I cry for every dream that was shattered for rimal. Okay.
Do you want to jump in?
Sorry? Oh, Gigi Lamayne!
Listening to Gigi, I was like, game over. My verse doesn't mean anything.
My favorite verse was by Dean The Legacy. Not even my own, I really liked Dean's verse. It had a whole MC Hammer vibe, a whole sing-along thing with a lot of punchlines. His execution was amazing. He brought something different to the song. I think we all did, but for me, his verse definitely stood out.
Got the funk and the style and the swag that goes with the rhythm and the bass, so my voice is low.
It's a mixture between boom bap and trap. So I like the fact that it's taking some of the old and mixing it with the new.
What is it, man?
We had a guitarist even come in and lay out some stuff.
The guitarist, he just added a new dynamic to the whole track, and it rounded it off perfect.
It's been challenging to kind of break into the mainstream, and a collaboration like today helps a lot in what's the way forward.
And for them I stand taller than ballet toes. How can I be an artist if I don't have a brush? How can I be so hard if I have the modest touch?
I think they're all such different characters, but they make one group that could become dynamic because of their different characters and their different roles. And Smurf's a darling. I think he's the cutest thing ever, and he's really talented. So yeah, shout out to them and all the best to them in the future.
So whatever you want to add.
I think it's a very dope experience and it's a very dope concept. And yeah, the guys are just all happy to be a part of it.
My wish is that the song is a hit. I just want something really nice to jam to, where I'll just, feel proud of the end product.
Gigi and KLRD are building something we're all going to be proud of. This is a sure hit.
So the guys have been able to finish off the track.
Yeah, please leave that.
Let's see the performance right after this.
Coming up, Gigi Lamayne and KLRD from Eldorado Park record their fusion Ghetto Funk with Nandi. Trevor and MT pop over to Kenya for an international fusion.
This is such a fantastic surprise. The guys from KLRD were telling us how proud the people are in their hood, Eldorado Park. Well, you guys should be proud of your achievements. And big up to my girl, Gigi Lamayne, who's the spice of life on Get a Fun. Please funk it up for Mzansi.
Ladies and gentlemen, KLRD, Gigi Lamayne.
I got the funk and the style and the swag, like the rhino up and the fashion flow. And I rep my hood everywhere I go, 'cause I still got love for my ghetto. I got the funk and the style and the swag, like the rhino up and the fashion flow. And I rep my hood everywhere I go, 'cause I still got love for with the rhythm and the bass on my voice and flow. Cause I rep my hood everywhere I go, and for them I stand taller than ballet toes. How can I be an artist if I don't have a brush? How can I be so hard if I have the mother's touch? But life is what you make of it, chances are what you take from it. Like a throne is the standard, and like a bar I'll be raising it.
I go hard for my ghetto when I rap it pro bono. I dollar on a daily with my quad pro quo flow. Like the doctor's advocate, me not quit but go pro. Catch a classic composition, flat frames for flow, yo. You go pan up and out, so that damn boy, yo. Murderous music, yeah, the hip hop, bobo. I'm a put on every verse, maggot hot like no. Like never mama, never so la vida loco.
Gigi Lamayne.
Yo, I'm from the land of the slayish, where children going out cause their parents wanted prayers. They're fighting for this vision, I see demons in their eyes, but these bullets that they scatter, yeah, your brother's own demise. And I cry for every dream that was shattered for remind. Begas palumelu jerez, vaya nales katintwana yakos looking up to you. This love was never promised for your vision and your passion. It's the calabash that carries you.
Hey, I wear rock face, that bush is made it feel swag. Us Ania, ace, we heard that's 90%. Shit, I need some space so I can get me some guap and tie my Gucci lace. Gucci rap, I am the boss, I paid the cost, donkey moss. So got the dirty sweep, get excited, dropping off. But I burn a legacy, rapping KLRD, no matter where we go, we got love for our guys.
I got the funk and the style and the swag, you know, like the grind go up and the passion flow, and I rep my hood everywhere I go, cause I still got love for my ghetto. I got the funk and the style and the swag, you know, like the grind go up and the passion flow, and I rep my hood everywhere I go, cause I still got love for my ghetto. Ladies and gentlemen, Gigi Lamayne, KLRD. Yeah.
You be ripping your hood for sure. What a catchy song. You guys are really ripping your hood. I mean, they must be so proud of you. I'm actually feeling a bit G myself, I must say.
Okay, Tupac is back.
He's definitely back, apparently.
Mhm.
But I actually wanted to ask you guys, apparently you've been making your community really proud with this whole experience. Are they proud of you?
Definitely. I would say on an immense level, they couldn't have been any more proud than they are of us now. I mean, it started all with this amazing guy. He came into our lives, Lyburn, aka Burn CEO. So he started everything, and we just implemented his dream, and we instilling pride within our people.
And that's your focus, to instill pride within your people. And that's the message too. Is that the message?
That is the only message.
Wow, well, that's amazing indeed. Yo, because nothing is impossible to a willing heart. I'm so inspired. Thank you, Gigi. You're just too cool to... I don't even feel I need to say anything because you just look the part. You be rapping the part. You know how Gigi does. Well, thank you so much, guys. Shout out.
You know how we do.
You know what's up. Well, congratulations, guys, and thank you so much. That was amazing. And thanks for ripping your hood, man. Well, thank you very much. That's the beauty of music. It can unite us and give us hope and direction. Take a strong message of love back to the people. Coke Studio wants to thank all the stars who were on the show tonight. Thank you, Miss K, Danny K, plus producer Dave Scott, KLRD, Gigi Lamayne, Wilson, Lunatic, took all the right boxes. Thank you all so much. Now, as you know, Trey has been on a quest across the country and he's been searching for hot, new talents and household names for Coke Studio. This is Trey's journey.
Our intrepid Trey, also known as Trevor, has uncovered major talent for Coke Studio. His exciting travels have shown us a vibrant country on a unique continent with awesome artists for our fusions.
Coke Studio is over the moon with this next gravity-defying raw artist. He goes by the name of Space Muna. I'm off to find him. Hopefully, we can get him on the show. Now please explain this. I see your name, Space Muna there. What's happening here?
We just want to tighten up some few things because of performance.
You know, Coke Studio, I heard about you. They want to put you with the band from Durban. They go by the name of Nje. And then Denham Harding to produce the whole thing.
Wow.
Are you on the show?
Definitely. Definitely.
Now the producers have sent Trevor and MT even further. They pop over to Kenya for an international fusion with a bigger mega star named Trey Songz.
What's up, Mzansi? It's your boy MT, and I'm out here in Kenya, Nairobi. All I ever wanted to do since I landed here was to make music. So yeah, let's do it.
Next week on Coke Studio, we have an Afronaut called Space Munna and a melodic mother creating a super hit. Their story and journey put smiles on our producers' faces. Then it's Big Banger time. Two of Africa's greatest stars go head to head on a fusion that blends South and East African flavor. It's Casper Nyovest with Tanzania's Diamond Platinums. Our stars are being produced by one of Coke Studio's greatest finds. It's Gemini Major, the Malawian mega hit maker. Peace.
I got the funk and the style and the swag that goes with the rhythm and the bass on my voice and flow. Cause I rep my hood everywhere I go, and for them I stand taller than ballet toes. How can I be an artist if I don't have a brush? How can I be so hard if I have the mother's touch? But life is what you make of it, chances so what you take from it.
Coke Studio. Produced by Good Noise Production.